get a better camera view. Hello, hello. Okay, Charles Van Morgan. Hopefully we're live now. Come on in. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Let's see how many people want to get in here. Here's my sign, and you see a question mark. Live now. We're going to see if we can't get some viewers. So we're waiting on people to come in, and you can see we are advertising live now, and we're getting ready to go to the Henley Street Bridge. So let's wait. Fraud, elections, and we're still here. We're still here and live now. So let's wait till we get some people in here. Hello, hello, welcome, welcome. Come on in. Charles Van Morgan live, and we are broadcasting live YouTube. I put it on Facebook. Both my Facebook accounts. I prefer you to go to my account that is for politics, it's for political purposes, just political speech. Let me see. Okay. No one's in yet. We'll wait. Come on in. Charles Van Morgan live. We're on the Henley Street Bridge, and we're going to advertise that we're going live here. Oh, man. So advertise we're going live here on the Henley Street Bridge. So come on in, here we go. We are in Knoxville, Tennessee. This is statewide, and as you can see, we're putting out the possibility of running for, wow, that noise, Tennessee governor. And so we're at the same place we were yesterday. This is Charles Van Morgan live, unbridled news. Man, where does that noise come from? Somebody's vehicle's tore up. So, okay, yeah, we got some people in here now. Here we go, Charles Van Morgan live. We're on the Henley Street Bridge. So thanks to the city of Knoxville, well, I wouldn't have done it, but there's only 3 ways you can get across the river here in Knoxville: the Interstate I-40, and you can also go the South Knoxville Bridge, and you can also go the Henley Street Bridge, which is so it funnels people into one of those 3 areas. So they're funneling people into an area where it's highly trafficked, where I can campaign, get public attention to the cause, fighting the dirty government. It's actually, government is good, the people in power are dirty. And we're contemplating, see the question mark, a Tennessee governor campaign race. But we're not officially saying it, because if you donate now, we ain't got to report it, because I'm not sure we're running. So yeah, they think, excuse me, they think we're going away. Look at the traffic backed up. Look at the traffic backed up on the Henley Street Bridge. And there's a bicycle lane here, a bicycle lane, and no bicycles. And the administration is going to continue that because of their voting proxy. But we're still out here. See, I'm not shy. Charles Van Morgan, I got some things I want to talk about. And the last time, in the last 2 days, we've got almost 10,000 people watching this channel right here, Charles Van Morgan. And I know what I'm talking about. I've said this numerous times, but I'll say it again. I have a doctor of jurisprudence, passed the bar exam twice. They won't give me my law license because they're dirty as hell. People in power and the crooked government are dirty. They were committing crimes of theft and dishonesty. Well, they're saying I committed crimes. Well, they didn't say I committed crimes. They said that I wasn't honest, although I've never been convicted of any crime, let alone an infamous crime. So we're out here fighting them, and it's not just for me. they do that to you if you're not in the clique. You just don't know about it. Some people do. So that's what we're fighting. We're fighting dirty people in government power out here on the bridge, getting a lot of public attention. So yeah, there's a bunch of people logged in now. So keep coming. You know, call your friend, tell them we're out here on the Henley Street Bridge, because thanks to the mayor, thank you, Mayor, they closed down the Gay Street Bridge, and so we get a lot of traffic, a lot of attention live now. So we get a lot of attention they're funneling people through this little gauntlet here where they get to run into me. Imagine that. It's where I was the other day running for office. But in Knoxville, you have state-run media, and you can't get a legitimate shot at running for office because they don't even post your picture. They won't even answer questions about why won't you post my picture? Why didn't you post it? You posted the other candidates' smiling faces. And that's just not the only one. On every candidate page, except for one, this time I'll have to give credit to the Knoxville News Sentinel. They posted a professional photograph of me smiling. The other news media got me in a situation where I was frowning, looking down, trying to make me look bad. And it worked, pretty much. And they say I got 59 votes. I can name more people that voted for me than that almost, I think. So yeah, I don't believe that. So that's what's on the other side of the sign. It says, fraud elections. We're still here. Let me hold up the other sign. A group of people and their proxies that run government elections. You know, kind of like how they do in Russia, where Putin runs for election and he wins automatically every damn time. How does that work out for Russia? I mean, you see all the bloodshed, don't you? So yeah, how about let's have some free and fair elections? And this is dangerous for me. You know, I got put in jail for going against the government one time peacefully, but you know, I got a little weapon. I do have a weapon. It's a very powerful weapon. It's called a JD, Doctor of Jurisprudence. So any law enforcement officer that feels giddy, hey, I'm peacefully, politically, not protesting, politically the face of the people, you put me in jail and I'll try to put you in federal court. And this time, I was merciful last time. This time, I won't dismiss the lawsuit. I'll win a lot of money out of you. I need campaign money. Now, I didn't want to affect those officers' careers, even though they messed up. I think they learned their lesson. This time, you mess with me for speaking politically, excuse me, I'm going to say this, I will burn your ass. It's on. The knife is over. Now we get into the real deal. So, yeah, thank you, Mayor. You funneled all these people over here where they can see me. So I'm out here building up my audience to a possible run for governor. So yeah, let's see here. Yeah, a bunch of people in here. So we thank you all. And the things I wanted to talk about is I want to thank all my supporters. You know, they give me credit for 59 votes. I don't want people to be mad that voted for me. But that's what they actually logged. I think they dropped some in the floor. You know, I don't know, I wasn't there. I know they acted very suspicious when I went in to vote, and when other people went in to vote for me, they acted very suspicious. And I know they don't like me. They didn't want to give me the voter list. They wanted to tell me I had to get it online when they had it right there. They had the paperwork right there. And I also told me about the voter list. They said it didn't have phone numbers on it. When I got it, I come to find out, yeah, it's got phone numbers on it. And so why they do that for? Because they don't want to affect their state-run elections and their picks they want to keep people in power that they choose. Now, they've chosen a couple of candidates that are party picks. We'll see how that works out for you. Now, the other thing I want to talk about is I told the news media, but they wouldn't answer my question, trying to smart off. We're too in a hurry to talk to the public. Okay. You know, remember that when they're broadcasting WVLT, What dirtbags there? Get off my property. Yeah, and all I did was go there and ask a question. They're putting my name on their news media. And I'm just asking them why, but they want to put their name, they want to trash you, and you get off their property. Well, we'll get off their channel. How about we ban WVLT? You know, we'll get off their channel. Tell them we'll get off their channel. Send them a note. We'll get off your channel until you apologize to Charles Van Morgan. But I don't need their channel. I got a channel right here. Like I said, almost 10,000 people in the past 2 days. How you doing, Lowell? You all right? Yeah. Remember how I arrested more drunk drivers and you released them? Yeah. Stepping on those bodies and you got elected by the proxy. Yeah, that same effort's still out here. I don't get off the dog when I get on him. And people think that I'm angry or something like that. I'm not angry. I'm having fun. I'm fighting. I'm a fighter. That's why I wasn't angry every time I arrested a drunk driver. I was doing my thing to keep the fatality rate down. That made my boat float. This makes my boat float, if you know what I mean. So yeah, like, share, comment. Let's build this channel up. You can see I'm out here in danger. Literally, law enforcement, they don't respect the First Amendment. I did get one bird yesterday. Yeah, and but that's all right. And we're still here. You know, they took an election away from us, burned us in the news media. We're still here. I'm telling people live now. Let's show them live now, so they know to get on here. I got 2 different signs. We're live now. Yeah. Live now, dude. Yeah. How about it? Yeah. There's a policeman. I don't see him stopping. We're live now, broadcasting live. And the other thing I want to talk about is I told the news media. Let's see how many people we got in here now. Yeah, we got a few. Okay, I got a few things to say. The next thing I want to talk about is, you know, they told me to get off their property. One person told me to get off their property, and another person saying, what's your question? And, you know, 2 of them out there. Now, I could whoop both of them. I mean, I really could. But if they followed me, I mean, I've done that before. You know, where 2 people attacked me one time on Market Square. You can ask my friend. They were drunk, though. That's a little bit cheating. And I defended myself, but it ain't about that. It's their property. They got a right to their property, and I got off it. One of them saying, get off my property. One of them saying, you can look at the video, watch it. One of them saying, one of them was saying, we're live now, showing these people. See, live now. One of them was saying, that to get off the property, and the other one was saying, well, what's your question? I already knew my question. My question was, why did you post my picture and you posted the other candidates' pictures? And the other stations, news media outlets posted my picture, one of them a jail photo where I beat the charge because I didn't do anything wrong, and the other candidate smiling faces. Now, if that ain't state-run media, I mean, you know, give me a break. People ain't that stupid. And I know I got more than 59 votes, and I'm not shy. We're out here live. Had 10,000 viewers. So yeah, they told me to get off their property. So I got off their property. Told me to get off the city street. I'm out here, WVLT. Apologize to me. I might accept it. You know, I'm a Christian. I have to 7 times 7. You better, or I'm gonna make sure none of my people follow you all, because you're fake news. You're trash. How you did me was dirty and wrong. You influenced an election. You're dangerous. So I'm gonna talk about how they. Now I said it, and I'm not backing up on it. How they cause school shootings. I said we're in a hurry. We're covering a school shooting. Now I thought that they were covering a school shooting in Knoxville, which is sad. They were covering, and I looked. I don't see no school shooting in Knoxville. The school shooting was in Minnesota, I think, or where the former man that ran for president. And my heart goes out to those students. I pray for their families. And that's horrific, horrible, and I don't want to take away from the sadness of that. It's totally outrageous that people kill people in cold blood like that. It saddens me. But let me talk about how the state does that. Hello. So let me talk about how the state does that. How the WVLT and the state-run media contributes to that. I mean, look how the state-run media contributes to a war in Ukraine and there's soldiers going over there dying, Russian soldiers going over there dying because of fake news media. How you doing, sir? You think we have fair elections in Tennessee? Yeah, you don't think so? Yeah, I don't either. So let me see how many people we got in here. Yeah, we're building up. So like, share, comment. So like, share, comment, and let's get this message out to as many people as possible. The state-run elections. And then what I was going to tell you is when I told them that the news media is responsible for a lot of school shootings they wanted to track, they had to just let me ask the question. If they don't want to do that, they'll stick a camera in your face and ask you a question on a gotcha moment, you know, where there's something they can twist, or post your picture if you're arrested, but don't do a story. Yeah. So yeah, now they're. Yeah. So yeah, now they're threatening to tow my taxi. Threatening to tow my taxi. They tow my taxi and I'll sue them. So okay, my taxi's parked legally. So yeah, they're threatening to tow my taxi. Let them tow it. So yeah, we'll just file a lawsuit against them. They won't even tell me who it is trying to deter this. So yeah, but anyway, the state-run media, how they contribute to the school shootings, and I'm against school shootings, I'm against violence. How they contribute to school shootings is they get people elected to public office. They get people elected to public office that don't do their jobs, that don't know how to do their jobs, that don't provide for public safety. They don't have to know how to do their jobs. They're lifted up by the establishment. They're lifted up by state-run media that lie about them, talk about how good they are and how great they are. And people are deceived and they vote for them. So yeah, that's how they do. So there's no time limit on my taxi being parked there. But that's what they do. They promote people that don't have no business being in government service. Take for example, and I'm not angry at him. I think he's dangerous to himself and others. Brian Little Russell. He is a lawmaker, a state lawmaker. He writes your laws all across the state. He's the one, about your cell phone law and the seatbelt law and how they pretty much closed down the state during COVID. He's a lawmaker. He's the one behind all that stuff. He's the one that kicked people out of the House of Representatives. People that had children killed in school shootings. He kicked them out because a few people were clapping. So yeah, look at this road backed up for miles. And you can see I got live now, and I'll turn it over to election. The election is rigged. We're still here. Election was rigged. It was rigged. And so he doesn't have any education, doesn't have a law degree. He's a lawmaker, no law degree. You know why he doesn't have a law degree? One thing, he's not smart enough to get one. There you go, at the hornbowl. He's not smart enough to get one. And he hurt himself, and people felt sorry for him. And the other thing is, he doesn't have to get one. He's not like you or me. I have a law degree, I had to earn it. Because people lift him up. He's got road signs out that say he's a great man. Like military people that die in a foreign war. You go look over there on Rutledge Pike, Patrick Fitzgibbon. A military soldier got killed in Afghanistan on patrol for the military, the United States, for you, and blown in several different pieces. Couldn't even have an open casket funeral. Was in the United States Army on patrol, stepped on a roadside bomb, getting out, walking around, patrolling for you in a foreign country. Look at that, man. That's what we got over here. And he got killed. And the least they can do is name a bridge after him, which is what they do. And they did, which is great. That's honorable. I drive across that bridge in reverence to the person that keeps this country free. How you doing? And then you got Lionel Russell. Then you got Lionel. There's a policeman out there. How you doing, sir? Appreciate your service. Then you got Lionel Russell. Then you got Lionel Russell. See, there's the police right there. I don't think they want to have well, I don't think they want to have a confrontation with me. Then you got Lionel Russell. How you doing?
How's it going?
Pretty good. Then they got Lionel Russell, who he got hurt because he's an idiot. He was sitting on the side of the interstate. He was supposed to be a well-trained sergeant. And he's sitting on the side of the interstate, and I've done that a million times. Where I'm exaggerating, not a million. A lot of times, I was out on the road keeping the public safe, and he wasn't paying attention to traffic. And you got to be careful because trucks go off the road all the time. You got to leave your car in gear and pay attention to your rear view mirrors and get out of the way. But he wasn't paying attention. He's an idiot, and he got himself hurt. So people feel sorry for him. And people in public office that have a big name didn't know him from Adam. I knew him. He was over my shift. He initiated a complaint that was from years earlier that another sergeant dismissed. Met him right over here in the parking lot behind what used to be the Baptist hospital. I pulled up to him. I didn't know what he's doing, and he said that he had something he had to do, and so I went on. He was investigating a complaint from a sheriff's deputy in Knox County that said that I pulled a gun on him 3 years ago. I didn't pull no gun on no sheriff's deputy. They got mad at me because I had to get off their hind end when I was bringing drunks into jail. So yeah, we're live, Facebook or YouTube live. So yeah, we got a bunch of people. Like, share, comment. So this is how the state's dangerous. They cause little children to get killed. So he got himself hurt and got elected to the House of Representatives. I think he's over where some of my relatives live. Like, some of them idiots even vote for him. And I'm not going to tell you about them. I mean, man, the way they run down their dead brother, the way they run down their dead brother to his son is kind of just sickening. They claim to be Christians, so if they can put that title on their name, doesn't mean nothing. It's how they live. So yeah, here we go. Here's another policeman. They wave at him. Yeah, so they ain't gonna wave back. I don't care. So yeah, if they wave, if the mayor sees them waving, they'll get fired. So yeah, but he got himself hurt and got elected because state-run media. State-run media. There we go. State-run media got him elected, and to the House of Representatives. He's a lawmaker. He didn't earn no degree. Doesn't know what the hell he's doing. He's doing what they tell him to do. Following the Lamar Alexander got on the House floor. We can't even sue him for defamation. They can say whatever they want to in their governor and offices. They can get on the House floor right now. It's protected speech, and they can run me down to dirt. They can lie about me on the House floor because it's an exemption to the defamation laws. So these rich people can do whatever they want to do, that buy the elections. They can run you down, whatever. So Lamar Alexander got on the House floor bragging about him, got him elected. And then I had to pay for this sign. And then they got yard signs out. Not just yard signs. They named a road after him, like the military hero. Like he's some kind of hero because he's an idiot. Got him elected, and then he's in the House of Representatives. You can watch the video, kicking people out. Heartless, conscience sheared, that had children killed in that shooting, in that school shooting in Nashville, Tennessee, at that church school. Wow. And I'm just saying, and the state-run media is the one that lifted him up. He's a hero to them. They have him on the news all the time talking. How about talking about somebody that's got okay, here's an airplane. There we go, jets. I wonder what that's about. So yeah, let's see. But anyway, so yeah, they got road signs named after him, like he's some kind of military hero. He's not dead. He did that to himself. He wasn't serving you. He was serving himself. He got rid of the leading drunk driver arrester in the whole state of Tennessee. That'd be me. Now they can't lie about that. They just say that, oh, he missed it. So yeah, here we go with Knoxville Police Department threatening to tow my car. threatening to tow my car. And yeah, so Knoxville Police Department threatening to tow my car parked in a legal parking space. So how you figure that? Yeah, wow. So yeah, that using law enforcement against me. So doesn't care who I am. Yeah, I'll find out who he is. I'll make a complaint against him. Yeah, it's all right. I'll make a complaint against him through the city. I don't make enough in the taxi business to worry about it. Knoxville's had Uber taken over. So yeah, they're threatening to tow my car. Look at this. It's threatening to tow my taxi, parked in a legal parking space. Threatening me to come over there right now. Yeah, I'm not doing that. Yeah, okay. Isn't that unreal? Wants to know what's going on. If somebody calls me, I'll come over there. There's no other taxis there. So yeah, let him hook my taxi up. Let him go ahead. So yeah, they're threatening to tow my car, parked in a legal taxi space. So let's go over here and film this. My car parked in a legal taxi space, and they're threatening to tow my car. So we'll see if he tows my car in a legal taxi spot. The city of Knoxville is threatening to tow my car parked in a legal taxi space where I pay money for that and have a permit, because they don't like me holding my sign out saying live now, fraud elections. So, you know, that's government speech. So we'll tie him up in court. Said he don't care about what I got. I don't care about what he's got. Do what he's going to do. So yeah, let's go over here and film this and see what he's got to say. If he's got a warrant for me or something. Because I'm out. I'm telling you. See how crooked this is? Live now. So y'all join me. Maybe going to jail for United States of America political protest. Yeah, see what's going on. I'll tell you what's going on. I got a right to protest the government, and they don't appreciate that right. So yeah, the officer called me. Yeah, that officer can go to hell. So yeah, I got a right to do this. There's no other taxis there. If I get a call, I'll go answer it. Let him tow my car. They never tow any other taxis. Let him tow my car. I answered the phone. So yeah, we'll see. We'll watch it. We'll film him towing my car. So yeah, we'll film him towing my car. So, so yeah, that's how they kill little children, because state-run media and people that don't have any education don't know what they're doing, and they don't have any safety education. And sorry about the phone calls, y'all, but can't do nothing about that. People messing with me for my political activities. So so yeah, like, share, comment. And you see, trying to protest the government live now, and they're complaining. And I'll sue them in court. I don't care. Well, you're going to care. I want your badge. I want your name and your badge number. And I'll sue you in federal court, because I got a right to protest. Somebody calls, I'll go answer the call. And I'm not outside my car soliciting business for my taxi. And it's not worth enough to where I care that much about it anyway. Let's see if he's by my car. They say it's an officer by my car. I wonder if it's just a fluke. I don't know. Let's go over here and see. They're threatening to tow my car parked in a legal parking space. And got a complaint because my car is parked. Let's see. I don't believe this. I don't believe they're over here. Let's see if there's no policeman over here. So people messing with me, that's all right. No, there is a car there. There's a police car there. So let's see. Let's see here. Well, I'll move my car. But yeah, I'll move my car. So let's see if they tow it. I'll just stay right over here. See if they tow my car. So I can yeah, there they are. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. I'll move my car. I'll move my car. Yeah. So yeah, so I can't park in a taxi space. I can't park in a legal taxi space. So here, we'll go up here and talk to officers. I can't talk, and they don't care what I got. They don't care what I got. So yeah, we'll see. They're gonna tow my car for parking in a legal taxi spot. And he don't care what I got. So yeah, well, we'll get his name and badge number. And so yeah, come on board. We're gonna go over here and talk to the policeman because he wants to talk down to me. Don't care what I got. So I'll show him. Yeah. So you ordering me to move my taxi? Can I have your name and badge number, please? Are you ordering me to leave my taxi? Okay, I'll let you. Okay, I'm gonna move it. Yeah. Can I have your name and badge number, officer? You're the one that called me. Can I have your name and badge number, please?
Officer Simpson.
Officer Simpson, do you have a badge number?
2471.
I want to know who I'm suing since you think that's funny. Because you're ordering me to move my taxi in a legal parking space. And that's what you're telling me you're doing. Okay, I'm going to. And I'm going to file a lawsuit against you in the city of Knoxville. Okay, well, you think that's funny, you'll find out. Officer Simpson. I've got officers that are supporting me.
I don't know what is going on.
I'll tell you what's going on. This is my taxi.
Okay.
I'm a licensed taxi driver. I got a permit. If someone calls me, I'll come and answer the call. There's nothing going on. Are you telling me to move my car? Are you telling me to move my car, or can I leave it here? I got every legal right to do this. I have a doctor of jurisprudence. I'm telling you, you're not messing with somebody that don't know what he's doing. I wouldn't hurt anybody with a flea. I will file civil lawsuits. Do you want me to leave my taxi?
So you've been here for 2 hours.
So there's no limit on that. There's no limit. No, there's not.
Do you know the
No, it's not. It says taxi parking, towing, enforced.
limits parking times of taxis?
There's not one.
All right.
I know the rules.
Since you
Yeah, I know the rules. Go ahead and take his word for it. Go ahead, because no, listen. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something.
It's right here.
Let me tell you.
Munich code. That's
No, it's not.
That's all the laws for the city of
There's
Knoxville.
no time limit here.
Parking.
There's no time. Well, why are you asking me to leave?
If you've been here over 2 hours, sir.
It doesn't say that.
All right. If you have a Juris Doctor, right? You're a lawyer.
Yeah.
Okay. So go on Munich code.
Okay.
That's where you find the laws.
Yeah, I was told to get out of it. I was told to get out of a parking space where I had my car hooked up to a charger, and it was talking about the park, not the parking lot.
Okay.
And there's and y'all never enforced this before, so why are you enforcing it now? How many times have you been out here on this?
This is my first time.
Yeah, and I'm telling you, just listen to this, okay? I know you want to shut me up,
No,
but
we're
you're going to
listening.
get ink
We're listening.
in a paper, okay? And I don't want to do that to you. I have friends in the Knoxville Police
You will not
Department.
be the first one.
Okay, well, see, listen to that. It's just a joke to you. Listen, this is a joke. It won't be the first time. I used to be a police officer. I got sued. I won every one. It is a threat. It is a threat. It's a real threat. I will file a civil lawsuit against you if you violate my rights. That's perfectly legal.
What right?
Cops wrote that on.
Taxi cab in the road for 2 hours. What right is that? What if that right is being violated?
I pay for that. I pay for
Right
it.
is being violated by you parking in
I pay for that. I pay for it. I pay you all about $250 every year.
You said it right.
Yeah.
What right?
What
Right in the U.S. Constitution allows you to park in a private business's loading and unloading zone? What right is
That's not unloading and loading. Where does it say that?
taxi pickup?
Yeah, and where does it say that you can only park?
Again, what right? What right? I'm curious.
What are you even talking about?
Maybe you can educate me because you said
I'm going to
You're
educate
gonna
you.
sue us.
You didn't even let me finish the sentence because he thinks this is a joke.
We're trying to figure out how you are we violating your rights.
Their buses stay here for all night sometimes, and they're not even supposed to park here. Do y'all ever enforce that? You're just enforcing that because of my political activity.
What are you talking about? Dude, I don't know who you are. I've never seen you a day in my life.
Okay, well,
I'm new to Central District. I'm literally just starting work in Central. I work up north. I've never seen you a day in my life before.
Okay. Now, just listen to me. Okay. Now, I'll look at your code thing, but when you have a law and you just pick who you enforce it on, that can be a problem. Even if you do have it written down there, I'd like to see that because that's never been enforced
Like
before.
I said, go on Muni codes.
Okay.
All the city
So you're telling me to leave?
stuff is on there.
You're telling me to leave?
Check it out.
You're telling me to leave right now because
Right.
I'll make and let can I talk? I'm listening.
Go ahead.
Okay. Well, I just want to let you know that if you think it's funny to be sued,
Sir, do you see any of us laughing?
well, the way you're acting,
But
you
people
know,
always say that as if it's gonna like stop anything.
I've got, I had 10,000 followers yesterday.
Congratulations.
Yeah, literally. And I'm not against you all. I'm on your side, okay? But the reason why you're asking me to leave is because people don't like my political stance.
Again,
I ran
we
for
have
public
no idea
office.
who you are.
I ran for
We
public
don't
office.
Until
My
right
name
now,
is
I've never
Charles
met you.
Van Morgan. I
I've
used to
never
be a
met you in my
Tennessee
life.
state trooper. I arrested more drunk drivers than anybody in the whole state of
used to be
Tennessee.
a trooper.
Yes, I used to be a
Then
trooper.
you should know how this goes. If you used to be a
Listen to you. I do know the codes. That's not in there. Write me a ticket on it, and then we'll go to court, and I'll talk to the judge, and I'll file a civil lawsuit. That's not in the code. Y'all don't enforce that on everybody. Now let me finish. Now, I used to be a state trooper. If you want me to leave, I'll leave. If you're ordering me to leave, I'll leave. But you'll hear about it before. And there's nothing wrong with threatening a lawsuit. There's something wrong, and I wouldn't dare hit one of y'all.
Didn't say there was anything wrong with that.
Well, you did because you said go ahead. You act like you think
said-
this is a joke.
It's not a joke.
Okay, I have a weapon that's a law
It's not
degree.
a joke. I was just simply
Right.
stated that it is not the first time. That saying
Okay.
that is not going to
Okay.
change anything.
Right. Well,
You are a legal citizen. You are
it
free
should.
to do whatever you
Yeah.
feel you necessary.
And I pay for a taxi parking permit, and we're out here about me parking
You are
in the
free to do
permit.
whatever you
Y'all
want.
never go to anywhere else where they do this,
Okay.
and that's not fair. That's not right. I mean, y'all, your code is do the right thing.
Did they explain to you what the nature of why they need?
No, they didn't explain nothing to me.
All right,
No one's
so-
explained nothing to me except for
so-
telling me that I only have 2 hours to park
Let's-
here.
let's-
So can I drive around the block and come back? Because that's what I'll do.
All right. So
I pay for. He said, "What right do I have?" I pay for that. My money pays for that. Come here. Let me show you something. Come here. You're violating. You're violating my political rights.
Respect by not misquoting me. Okay. And I said, I asked you what right written in the U.S. Constitution are we violating? I did not ask what right am I saying.
Political
right?
activity.
Please,
Yeah.
let's.
Well, let me
please.
show you this. Come here. Come here. You want to know?
not this
I'm going to show you something. I'm going to show you something. That costs money. I paid for that. Costs a lot of money. This electric car, I have to pay about $300 a year for this right here. They don't pay for that. They park their stuff in there not supposed to.
you need that because you're a taxi.
Yeah, I'm a taxi.
Yeah.
And this right here, look at this. That costs.
This has nothing to do with you like over parking, like overextending your time.
Okay.
You
Can I
need
finish?
that to operate a taxi.
Can I finish?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. This right here, I pay $300 a year. Commercial tag. I can park in any
That's what they
commercial
say
place.
to Tennessee.
Yeah,
The
commercial.
same rules that applies to this applies to us. We can't just park on someone's private property all day. And
This ain't a private property. This is city property. This is city
I
property.
understand that. We can't just park where we want.
Taxi parking only, towing enforced. There's no limitation on the hours.
If you go on Muni codes, you'll find a city.
Okay, can you show me that? Let me see where it says that. It says I can park here for 2 hours. I ain't been here for 2 hours. So why are you out here hassling me?
That's what he said.
Well, he don't.
You said you've been parking
Okay,
here.
let me explain this to you before you get me sidetracked, because I've had to explain this to officers before that didn't understand it. I understood it when I was a police officer. Let me give you a little education here. And I'm talking down to you, y'all talking down to me. You get what you put out. Now,
You're talking down to you?
yeah, you are. Yeah, he thinks it's funny that he's going to get sued in federal court.
Did not say that.
You're going to waste
Hold on,
taxpayers'
sir,
money. All you
hold
have to do is treat me with some
Number one,
respect.
sir.
Now let me finish what I was going to say before you
Since
start
I
being
called
rude.
you, you've been up here.
Yeah, that's the way I am. That's
I've
my
been
personality.
so chill with
That's
you
why.
the
That's my
entire time.
personality. That's my personality. That's the way I am. Is it illegal to be up here?
No, it's not.
Yeah, it's called enthusiasm.
I mean, yelling and staying on the road.
I'm not yelling. I'm not yelling. I'm hard of hearing. Oh, I'm breaking the law now because I'm raising my voice. Wow, just make stuff up. We'll see what a federal jury thinks. Can I finish my sentence and explain to y'all something? Oh, you don't believe I was a state trooper that arrested more people? And I got friends in Knoxville police.
What are you
Some of them
saying?
contributed to my campaign.
What are you saying? You're
Yeah.
talking about law.
I'll listen to you. Congratulations, very proud of you. You pissed people off. Accelerate.
We've established that. We have no
Okay,
idea
well, you won't let me finish my sentence to educate you all. Because I'm going to tell you something very important.
Single thing is just a problem.
Oh, really? You have a doctor of jurisprudence? You have a doctor, not a single thing. You have a doctor of jurisprudence?
You're a doctor?
Yeah.
Okay.
A doctor of jurisprudence, a law degree, means I know how to sue. You think I'm joking, don't you? I've sued officers before successfully, yeah. And I wished I could explain this to them before they threw me down and hit me in the back.
What are you going to say?
Because I'm not dangerous to anybody. No, listen, can I finish?
All right, go ahead.
Okay. That man over there that complained, okay, go get his name, address, and phone number and all the information you can from him. Because when I sue, I'm not suing him. You're state actors. I'll sue you in federal court. So I'm just giving you a little advice. Go get his name and information, whatever he said, because you're going to need him as a witness. Now, if you want me to leave, I'll leave. I could sue you over that.
Please.
And I might. Well, you know, if that's what you want. Or you could let me park here and leave me alone. It's that simple.
Sir, how long have you been parked here?
Not very long. I haven't been keeping track of it because I've never had to keep track of it before. Can you show me where the city code says that? He's wanting to put me in jail because I'm answering, talking to you.
In jail.
Sir, okay.
Sir,
Can I talk real quiet?
Hey, just...
Okay, is this all right? Is my personality appropriate to you now?
You just like keep stating these things, but no one said.
I'm just a babbling idiot with a JD.
He said yelling. I said yes. This is what we found.
That's the way I talk. That's the way I always am. That's the way I always am. I'm sorry you don't like my personality. Big deal. I don't like your personality. I think you're condescending and arrogant. I don't think you're going to make it in law enforcement. Yeah, well, I think it is a fact to me. It's a fact to these people.
You're right.
You don't have the right to talk to me the way you're talking to me. You could show respect for citizens. I'm not being paid by you. You know, if y'all took my tax return, I don't make no money anyway. I don't make hardly a dime. I mean, well, you're going to threaten me with maybe $20 a day? I have a hard time living. Let's talk about that. You know, I don't have a lot of food to eat. I got a sick spouse at home that needs medical care. And I said out here, I don't make much money, but y'all want to be big boys and listen to some idiot that's, I'm not even going to sue him. He's going to be scot-free.
I said a word about you.
So are you... Okay.
Yeah, and you know, you can threaten to take the license away. It's been threatened before, never done, but if you do, I lose $20 a day. I have a hard time making a living.
Why are you jumping to conclusion?
Do what now?
Have I said anything about...
No. Can I park here or not, or do you want me to leave? I'm telling you, go get his name and information.
The thing is, the reason we're here,
okay,
they have 2 huge buses that are coming here to drop off students.
Right.
College.
Why didn't they say that? I would have moved for them.
They by codes, they cannot block the entrance and exit.
Okay.
They cannot.
Or these yellow ones.
All right. I graduated from University of Tennessee. Believe it or not, I have a Master of Arts in Criminology. Make fun of that.
I believe you.
Yeah, I'll show you. Okay. All right. Okay. Let's.
I believe with it. I'm not saying you're wrong or lying about anything.
Okay. All right.
So can we settle this like fairly?
Like adults?
Like adults.
Well, let me just tell you, he called me and told me to move my taxi, yelling at me.
I respectfully ask, when I called you, sir, there was already an active shuttle bus blocking our entrance.
Right.
Because you felt the need to leave wherever you felt to leave.
Okay.
And abuse the taxi parking only for the benefit of whatever it was that you were in.
Right.
I have no idea who you are.
Okay. My name is Charles Van Morgan. I'm not a dumb taxi driver.
No, I'm not saying
okay, I'll listen.
What I'm saying, sir, is utilize the sign correctly, not abusing it. If that's the case, every Uber driver and Lyft could sit down.
No, they can't. That's taxi. Taxi. They don't have a right to park there. It's just taxi. You need a ride?
Yeah.
Okay. Y'all mind if I go make some money? Now, their buses aren't supposed to park here.
He's joking. He doesn't have to.
The whole point.
Yeah, he thinks that's funny. That's all right.
You're abusing the sign.
See, I was going to go make some money. I mean, I'm literally starving to death.
Sir,
you know.
Before I called officers, I called you personally.
Yeah, I got it on. You didn't talk to me like that. Just move my car, and I paid for that.
Sir, you hung up the first time. You can check. You had 2 calls.
I asked you if you needed a ride. I thought you were needing a ride.
Sir, how can I hear when there's a shuttle bus? Regardless of what, that's not the point, sir. The point is you're abusing the parking for your benefit.
That is not true.
That's not true?
No, it's not.
How long are you allowed to park your...
They're going to park buses here, right?
No, sir. They're parking buses. It's a drop-off. Exactly.
It's not. No, it's not.
It's meant to be dropped off.
No, it's not. No, that's his opinion. That's not true. That's his taxi. Are their buses a taxi? They don't pay for the stuff that I have to pay for. Their buses.
Sir, above the taxi sign, what's the sign show?
It said no parking.
Exactly. No. Above that, there's a symbol, and that symbol indicates what?
No parking.
Correct. Thank you for noting that.
But
sir,
then below it,
which means that you understand what?
Then it says no parking.
Sir, what does taxi mean?
Yeah. And then it says no parking,
sir,
taxi parking. I think he's a lawyer.
No, sir,
no parking for civilians or buses.
It means
taxi parking only.
You're an active taxi.
No, I don't think it means that. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, when you called, I thought you was needing a ride. I was going to come in here and give you a ride. But you don't want my ride. You want me to move so you can move a bus in here that's not even supposed to be here. Their buses aren't taxi.
Sir.
I'll complain about that. I know how to write stuff out. I'm not physically dangerous, but I got this little sharp mind that don't give a damn because of how I've been treated by the government.
this is not
I
government,
filed
it's
lawsuits
civilian.
before. I dismissed it against the police because I didn't want them to lose their job. That was
That's
going. Yeah, give him your name. Yeah, see how he's talking to me? He's got no right. This is my space. If you want to take his side,
Respect with some common sense.
respect is the way you talk to me.
Sign above taxi. What does it show? That symbol shows what? What does that symbol state?
Yeah.
Yeah, you,
Oh, you're a real tough guy, aren't you?
yeah, you got it, right? You
Wow.
got it. What does the
Yeah.
symbol say above the taxi?
What does it say below it? Taxi parking. Taxi parking.
What does
Taxi parking.
indicate?
Yeah. Get his name
What
because
does
you're going to
taxi
need him to
indicate?
explain that in federal
Taxi
court.
means that you're an
Yeah.
active.
It's my side against his. I'm not threatening y'all. I will be glad to sit here and do what I'm doing. He's got no right to tell me to move.
Loud that there's no parking.
I'm doing my job. I was going to move my taxi. I thought he had a fare. He called me and told me to move. Whatever y'all want to do, if you want me to move, I'll move. You'll hear about it. If you're going to let him win and say that says no parking for taxis,
I'm the manager, guys. Of the ballot.
I don't care who he is. I tried to park there one time and they told me to leave. Yeah.
No, so we gave
I don't care who you are.
Me neither.
He doesn't know the law.
I'm letting you know if you're.
Let me show y'all something. I'm not going for a gun. Let me show you something. I got every right to park here. I got every right to park here. Yeah, look at this right here. Look at this. Yeah, I'm really kidding, didn't I? Y'all's fatality rate's 45% up right now. Maybe you ought to go get a drunk driver instead of somebody that's trying to bully me about parking a bus that don't even belong here. Buses don't belong here. It's just taxi.
Sir, you realize that we're not a state trooper, right? We have answer calls to service.
Let me tell you what he said to me on the phone. I don't care who you are. That's what you said to me. I don't care who you are. You're the government. That means you're subject to that federal courthouse.
You're telling me that you have a jurisdiction.
I'm asking you if you want me to leave. I'm not a trooper now.
I don't care about that, sir.
No. Well, he acted like he didn't believe me. Look, I'm proud of that. Getting that on my camera.
Again,
Okay. So here we go. Let's turn this off.